The following is a special presentation of Soul Cafe Radio.
He leadeth me, oh blessed thoughts, oh words with heavenly comfort fraught. Whate'er I do, where'er I be, still 'tis God's hand that leadeth me. Sometimes it seems of deepest gloom, sometimes where Eden's bowers bloom, by water still, over troubled sea, still 'tis his hand that leadeth me. He leadeth me, he leadeth me, by his own hand he leadeth me. His faithful follower I would be, for by his hand he leadeth me. Lord, I will clasp thy hand in mine, nor ever murmur, nor repine. Content whatever light I see, since 'tis thy hand that leadeth me. He leadeth me, he leadeth me, by his own hand he leadeth me. His faithful follower I would be, for by his hand he leadeth me. And when my task on earth is done, when by thy grace the victory's won, even death's cold wave I will not believe, since God through Jordan leadeth me. He leadeth me, he leadeth me, by his own hand he leadeth me. His faithful follower I would be, for by his hand he leadeth me. His faithful follower I would be, for by his hand he leadeth me. For by his hands he leadeth
The following presentation is a production of Reunion Media Group. Please see the show description for the link and please support our show sponsors.
Welcome to Soul Cafe Radio. You are listening to From the Heart, a podcast designed to inspire, encourage, and educate the people of God. And now here is your host, the Word Master.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you're listening. You're tuned into Soul Cafe Studios from the Heart, and I'm your host, the Word Master. Today, we are tackling the subject of the word behind you, and we're coming from the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 31, where the Bible says, "And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, This is the way, walk ye in it, when you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left." Now, right off the bat, may I ask you a question? Has there ever been a situation in your life where you literally looked over your shoulder and you thought, how did I survive that? In the picture, in the cover picture of our podcast, you'll see a car going through an intersection that's passing a car that was in an accident. Let's say, for argument's sake, that that car was coming out in that lane all along, but there was a word behind them saying, shift lane. But Lord, I'm going over to shift lane. But Lord, it's the right shift lane and it shifted lane. You see, beloved, the thing about it is that, and let me put this in the best way I could put possible. The love that God has for us, He's not going to rip the steering wheel out of our hands and direct our lives. He just won't. He gives us choice, and we have to hear His voice. He leads, and we follow. As you heard in the intro song, wherever He leads, your submissive goal is to say, Lord, have your own way. And you see, His way leads to life. You see, His way leads to safety. You see, His way leads to prosperity. My friends, the thing about our modern society is that we have accustomed ourselves to listen to a myriad of voices. We in 2025 have made it possible that the voice of God could be drowned out. And for some of us, I sadly say, it's intentional. It's intentional to the point that there's a straight word for us. There's a straight path laid out for us. But we want to meander our way through life because that straight path, the way that it's been laid out for us, is not the way that we would go. The Bible says in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lead not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Friend of mine, on today, I just want to encourage you that as you go forward, as you live out this life that Christ has given unto you, that you learn that your life is not your own, your words are not your own, your actions are not your own. You must learn to listen intently for his voice. Because unlike the voices of today, it is possible that he will get drowned out. And you know what? The God of the universe will not use his divine power to get a megaphone and shout over the rest of the voices. If you want to listen to those voices, you're free to choose. But the ends thereof may ultimately lead to the ways of death. My friends, God is calling us to choose life. God is calling us out of the darkness into a path of light. And if we listen to him, my friends, not only will we be safe and secured in the physical, but in the spiritual. Have you ever come across a situation where, again, looking back, you realize that the Lord was trying to keep you from going down the wrong path? Every time I read about Joseph in the Old Testament, the son of Jacob, it reminds me that his was a life of integrity. And rather than giving in to Potiphar's wife the first time because she was his master's wife and because she was a woman of authority over him, because he did that, his words are left to us for a legacy. How can I do this great wickedness and sin against my God? Those words are left to us as a legacy to remind us that this is the way that we are to walk. My friends, again, like I said, God will not divert your path if you're choosing to do something that he's telling you that is wrong, that is a sin, that is offensive, that is iniquity, that is a transgression against him. He will not, because he loves you too much. He will plead, he will urge, he will point you to his word, but he will not compel you to do something that your heart is intent on doing. But here's your word, beloved, and from my heart to yours, I want you to understand this implicitly. The Bible says, my son, give me thine heart and let thine eyes observe my ways. Friend of mine, today, as you're listening, I want you to understand that God is not in control of people that do not allow him to be in control. So whenever you hear the expression God is in control, don't understand that it is a person who has given Jesus the wheel that he's in control of. And today, he wants to allow you the opportunity to give him your heart. If you are not today fully surrendered to the Lord and you still find yourself having your own way, finding your own pleasure, thinking your own thoughts, going along with your inclinations, feeding the flesh while the spirit lay starving. Today is a day of opportunity. Today is a golden day of opportunity for the Lord to do something that He hasn't had the opportunity to do for a long while in your experience, and that is to have His way. Read with that hymn.
Have thine own way, Lord, have thine own way. Thou art the potter, I am the clay. Mold me and make after thy will, while I am waiting, yielded and still. Have thine own way, Lord, have thine own way. Search me and try me, Master, today. Whiter than snow, Lord, wash me just now, as in thy presence humbly I bow. Have thine own way, Lord, have thine own way. Hold o'er my being absolute sway, filled with thy Spirit, till all can see Christ only, always living in me.
The proceeding has been a presentation of Reunion Media Group.
Thank you for joining us today on Soul Cafe Radio. You've been listening to powerful music and messages for the mind and soul. Join us next time when we deliver more of the same. And remember to visit our website at www.soulcafeonline.org.